Welcome everyone to BRICKITECT. A little nervous and scared right now because I'm sitting in my first ever white void. Took me a long time to get this set up. I actually reached out to the Lord and Savior of white voids, Jang Bricks, for help with this, and after 20 or 30 voicemail messages, he never returned my call. So I'm stuck here doing it by myself, and it's just a very weird and lonely place. I don't know how he does it. But I am here for you guys because I'm doing something today that you've been asking me a lot, and I feel like I owe it to you, and that is BRICKITECT buying it? I'm actually going to be doing the whole spring 2021 edition here and sharing my thoughts on these sets with you and letting you know which ones I'm going to buy. Are you guys ready for this? Boom, there we go. We went from the white void to Lego's website, and this is a big reason that I bought the green screen, not only to make funny videos about Lego YouTubers, but also to share my screen and make it like way immersive. So I'm actually here with you guys, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's jump into the first set here. This is probably one of the most requested asks on Is BRICKITECT buying it? And it's this lovely set here. This is 71741 Ninjago City Gardens, and just to give you guys some backstory, you probably already know the answer to this one, but to give you some backstory on my history with Ninjago City, the original Ninjago City was my favorite set of all time up until this past summer when the Lego Nintendo came out, because the nostalgia bug just, it bit me and took me over. So Ninjago City I love for so many reasons. One, it was an experience in my life at the time where I was really getting into live streaming, and I was just, I'm not going to say passionate about it, I'm going to say addicted to it. And every night I would come downstairs and I would build one bag of the set, and I would do it live and talk to people and have a great time. And I did that for probably half a month or more. In fact, you could still go back and see all the videos. They're still on my live streaming channel. But that set just meant so much to me because of that experience, and also because it was such a great set for building, because it, even though it was a large set, every area of it felt so different, so you never got like burdened by it, and it didn't feel like, oh, this is getting repetitive. It was so different. And Ninjago City Docks, follow up to that set, I loved as well. I did a 9-hour live stream where we built that entire set with my friends, and I loved it as well. And then Ninjago City Gardens is sitting here, and of course I'm going to be buying this. My initial plan was to do this during a double VIP event, which just happened, but I ended up buying the space shuttle instead, and that pretty much evaporated the BRICKITECT funds. So this is going to be probably the next time it goes on VIP. I don't foresee me getting this on sale at any point, so 10% off is probably the best we're going to do if you guys want to see this set a little better. There it is, and I just think it looks amazing. I think this is going to be such a great addition, and I'm so excited that Lego continues to add on to Ninjago City. I would love an entire table of Ninjago City if we could get it, and it's awesome. So yes, BRICKITECT is buying that. Let's go to the next one. There's no particular order to this other than maybe like how they came out or how they were announced, but the next one that came up that was pretty popular was the Porsche 911. You guys know I love creator cars, and I've purchased pretty much all of them that have come out recently, with the exception of the Aston Martin. I could never really get into that one at all, but I love these vehicles, and I'm going to buy this. I am doing something a little fun with this though. I had a company reach out to me that makes boot Lego versions of Lego sets, and they have one that looks like this, only it's red, and I thought it'd be fun to build that one first just to see what it's like, and then be like, do we really need the Lego version, which I'm thinking we probably will, but I see this one on the horizon for me. I think it's a beautiful set, and I don't know, there's something about these cars that I think it just calls to me. This kind of stuff, creepy Lego, figures that you can sit around, that's the kind of stuff that I like to collect, and I think this car is going to look fantastic sitting on display one of these days. I don't know when I'm going to buy this. I'm probably going to wait for a really good promo, being that it's $150. I feel like you got to strike when you got to spend the $100 or $150 to get something good. You just got to hold off for a little bit. We'll get there. Not always on the cutting edge. Next one. Star Wars detectors were asking about this. This is the Darth Vader helmet. Most of you probably would say, yes, I'm getting this because it is a little creepy, a little bit. Although his eyes, something about his eyes are a little off. Like, he looks like he's surprised. Like, he's like, you know what I mean? But I'm going to pass on this one. I had the Darth Vader bust that came out maybe 2 years ago, and that pretty much fulfilled my Darth Vader helmet needs. So I'm just going to sit on that one. I can save my $70 on this. I don't really need this. And that same thing is going to apply over here with the Scout Trooper. I'm not a huge fan of this particular helmet. I think the Scout Trooper that I love is the buildable Scout Trooper that's on his speeder bike that I already have in my collection. And if I had to get another helmet in the Star Wars line, it would probably be the TIE Fighter pilot. I think that one just looks so good. But these two I'm going to pass on. What I'm not passing on in the world of Star Wars is this set. This is the Imperial Probe Droid. This is set 75306. I know some people were saying that they're not really loving this one, but I like it. It kind of feels robotic, obviously. And for $60, I might make this my May the 4th, or May the 1st in my case, purchase. But I have to add something else onto it. So I'm between this and maybe the A-Wing, I'm like contemplating. So is BRICKITECT buying this? Definitely, but maybe not right away. The A-Wing might be the thing that jumps up because double VIP and the Tatooine promo, I feel like kind of justifies it. It'll go in the backlog, though, for at least a little bit. I'm just getting so far behind with these purchases. So BRICKITECT shouldn't be buying anything, but LEGO keeps making these great sets, and this is one that I would like to snag. Other sets, though, that I'm not snagging, hurting your soul right here, is the new R2-D2 that's coming out. If you would have asked me 1 year ago, this would have absolutely been the top of my list set that I wanted to buy for May the 4th, because R2-D2 was at the top of my list, but I was lucky enough to get this one. And for me, this is 10225. For me, there's not enough difference between these two to justify a $200 purchase. I think I'd be much better off with the A-Wing or any number of combination of LEGO Star Wars sets. I haven't been collecting a whole lot of Star Wars or for that long, but it's crazy that I'm already getting into the, oh, I already have that, do I need this new one routine? But I guess there's only so much you can make in Star Wars. I'm just angry that there's no C-3PO. If this was the C-3PO set, I'd be like, pre-order, take my money. I would literally mail LEGO my wallet with all my credit cards and cash in it, and then they would all get declined and stuff. But that's fine. I don't see the draw to this if you have the other one, but maybe there's some people out there that like both. I do see a little more roundedness, if that's a thing, on his head, but yeah, I'm happy with my other one. I have nostalgia with that. Let's move from Star Wars, though, into the world of Batman. This one, you guys, judging off of my Star Wars impressions, you're like, Greg's not getting this helmet. I think I am getting this helmet. Well, a cowl. I guess it's not a helmet. I like this for a few reasons, and I don't like it for a few reasons. I like it because it's Batman, obviously. I don't like it because of the white eyes, and I don't know how well this is going to show up for you guys, but I feel like you need to make a decision here. You either put the eyes in and give him like a mouth, or you leave the eyes out and there's no mouth. Almost like it's a realistic cowl that would be in the Batcave that you put on. There's no white eyes. Maybe in the animated stuff, obviously, he's got white eyes. In Lego, he's got white eyes. But what is this supposed to be? Like, why? Why don't you have a mouth in there? I think it'd be cool if they did the Michael Keaton one. Being that they've already done the Batmobile, they did the Batwing. Put Michael Keaton's mouth in there. Let's see how janky that is. Put his actual eyes in there, which would just be kind of mostly black with, like his little eyeball in there. But this one I'm gonna do $60. I think I can risk it, and we'll do a how bad is it on the Lego Batman cowl. It's just I don't know. It's really up in the air. This is like the Iron Man one for me, where it's like, maybe if I see it in person, it doesn't look as janky as it does there. Other Batman stuff that I'm going to buy, obviously, this one, and this is the classic TV series Batmobile 76188. This is on back order. I should probably buy this, actually. 60-day back order, and it's going to go out of stock. So this is one of those ones that maybe you should buy now and don't wait for a promo or anything. It's only $30. But I think, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I can pick this up at any store anytime. And Walmart, it's out of stock right now. So we'll see. But the minifigs are on point. I love the Batman. I don't have the Batcave from back in the day, but this is like a part of it that I wanted to get. I wish they would have included a Robin with this, but that's all right. I think it's a great set for $30, and that's a no-brainer for me. Let's move over now into the world of Harry Potter. For the Harry Potter detectors, you guys, man, that was probably outside of Ninjago City Gardens, which is an older one. This is probably the most requested Is BRICKITECT Buying It episode yet. And this set that you're looking at right now, I think might be the unpopular opinion, but I really love this. Not because it's Harry Potter, but because I love Lego minifigs, and I like the bigger the better. And I think these are great. And what I'm hoping comes from these is that Lego comes out with these in like the Star Wars universe or Batman or DC. I mean, anything like Marvel. anything other than Harry Potter. Not saying I hate Harry Potter, but I don't want the Hermione. I was hoping that these would be separate. You could buy the Harry and Hermione separately. But for $120, that's steep. I'm probably just going to build Harry and then maybe see if a Patreon detector wants the Hermione. Maybe I'll do a giveaway or something like that. Because I really don't want both. I just want to put Harry on display. And maybe just use the instructions to make something of my own. The only thing is the face making. Like, I want to make it just a traditional minifig. Maybe like blue pants, red shirt, yellow head, yellow hands. And the face is going to be the killer. I'd have to like print my own sticker or draw on it or just not have a face at all, which would be a bummer. But I like the direction they're going with this. But I do know that these are polarizing, and I think maybe there's a lot of Harry Potter people that are just, this is the set that they're not going to get out of all of them. But one other one that I'm considering getting, and I'll have to get your guys' opinion on this. This is 76389 Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets. This is 1,176 pieces and $130. And I was debating this one. Like, it looks fun. It's got a lot of minifigs with it. And I think it'd be a great build. But I was thinking, what if I took that $130 and instead I got this, which is 75978 Diagon Alley. I know we'd have to put a little more money with it, but I feel like this set's just a banger, and I didn't buy it yet. So this would be a great one to get, probably a VIP purchase as well. It'd be a great time to snag this, but it's on back order right now. Shipped by June 11th, so that's not too bad. But there's so much detail to this, and I feel like if I'm going to get another Harry Potter set, which I've bought a lot of them recently because of the Monster Book of Monsters, I was snagging like everything from the last year that I wanted, and I have them all. And they're all in the backlog. So I'm not like desperate to go out and get the Chamber of Secrets, but out of all the sets, that's the one that I'm most interested in. So we'll see on that, but I think my money would be better spent on the Diagon Alley, and they could probably also apply to the Harry Potter buildable fig too. I'm drawn to these kind of things, and I think I'm gonna end up getting that one. So hate me now, guys. Sorry. Next one here, we're getting down to the end. This one was a no for me, but a yes for someone else. Nassel. This is the Adventures with Luigi starter course. I'm kind of over the Mario stuff. I'm kind of over the gimmicks with Lego, and we're going to talk more about that here in a little bit with another theme that's coming up. But Clark was interested in this because he loves the Mario stuff. Like, he doesn't really play much with the sets, but he's always playing with the Mario, and he wants the Luigi. So I'm essentially spending $60 on that and the other characters that are in here. And I feel like we're getting ripped off, but if that's like the one thing out of all this stuff that he's like super interested in, I'm going to do that for him, because this is for both of us, and I can't just dictate like, well, we're not getting that because I'm not interested in it. We're going to get this, and August 1st, we got some time to sit on that one, but it'll be a buy. This one here that we're looking at, this is Brickheadz 40420. This is Gru, Stewart, and Otto. I thought Clarkman would be on this one. He's been a Brickheadz fan for a while, and I was like, do you want these Brickheadz for the BRICKITECT? Is BRICKITECT buying it? I guess I have to ask my associate. And he said no on these. And I'm not surprised, because we've never seen the Minions movies, and we're probably missing out because of that. But I'm not like super interested in these particular Brickheadz. What I would rather have, because we haven't built this yet, is this. This is the brick-built Minions in their lair. I think these are way more fun. And this is $50 though. I mean, price difference wise, 50 versus 20. I'm thinking this is a better buy for us, and I think we would enjoy these a lot more. So is BRICKITECT buying it on the Minions Rise of Gru, brick-built Minions in their lair? Yes. The other one, the Brickheadz, no. I'm gonna let those sit. I can see those being popular though for Minions fans and the people that are trying to get every Brickhead, which they keep making it harder for you guys. It's getting difficult. Let's go to the next one. This is just a holder for what this entire theme is, which is Lego Vidiyo. And I think I'm done. The Series 2 was just announced, and they're coming out apparently in August. It was fun, I guess. I have the minifigs sitting over here that we got. The app is kind of a gimmick. Clark had some fun with it, but we haven't touched it since. I think they're great for minifigs, but I think what I'll end up doing is just bricklinking the minifigs that I want out of this collection, and then just leaving everything else. I don't care too much about the tiles or any of that. I just want the minifigs, and if I could get them on a sale or a deal or discount, I would certainly do that, but I don't want them all. And this is a theme that I'm definitely not in the demographic. They're not targeting me with Lego Vidiyo. They're trying to get kids like maybe even older than Clark. I think it's like girls are targeting on this. I can see some dots resemblance and things like that. And I think that's fine. I think it's good to integrate those kind of things in to draw the kids in, to bribe them with technology to play with Lego. It's I think possibly going to work, but I had this bad feeling that Vidiyo is just going to end up like Hidden Side. It's going to be like this one-off thing that they tried, and it just really didn't hit. But of all of them, the one that I'm showing here, this is the boombox. I like this one the most just because it folds up and opens up. I just don't want to drop $100 on it. I can't justify it. So maybe this will be one of the ones that we pick up for $50 from Walmart on clearance one of these days. But I think I'm done with Vidiyo and the gimmicky Lego. I just want my traditional, get your set, pull your folded manual out, pour your pieces out, build it, and enjoy the heck out of it. That's where I'm at in the world of Lego. One last thing though, guys. This is just a leak at this point, I guess. This is the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Knight's Castle 31120. And this is one that I should like because I'm a fan of Lego Creator. I'm a fan of Castle. But I don't love this set that much. I feel like it looks really like hodgepodge together. And again, I apologize for the really rough look there at the image, but it's not for me. I have the medieval, or not the medieval, blacksmith shop. Maybe it's just the blacksmith shop. I have that one in the backlog that I bought maybe 2 months ago because of a promo that I have yet to build. So for me, that set, I mean, if you want to appreciate the blacksmith shop, take a look at this set and then look at that one. Look at them both and be like, wow, the blacksmith is like 50 times better than this. This one I think is probably a little bit cheaper. This is probably what, $100 set maybe. But I would save and go for the blacksmith. I think you're going to enjoy that one so much more. Or at least that's where I'm at on it. But those are all of the sets as far as I know that you guys requested. I went down through my community tab and I went through them all. So we'll go back to my white void here where I'm all by myself and lonely and scared again. And just I guess send this video out. I do want to appreciate all you guys for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable. Maybe answered some of your questions when I'm buying. I realize now after going through all this, I'm not buying a whole lot. I've been really interested lately in the concept of buying the biggest Lego sets, like sets over $100, and sharing those and building them up, and then either like reselling them to my patron peeps at a discount or resell them to you guys at a discount. I just want to like experience this stuff, but I don't want to have to store it later. And I know future Greg is probably going to be super angry with me because those sets are going to be worth a lot of money, but I just want that experience. Like I want to get the set, ideally on a deal. I want to do the haul video, to do the builds and live stream it, give my thoughts on it, not like an official review, but just kind of like sharing what I think, and then like sell it and get most of my money back or some of it. Then I can put towards the next thing and just constantly keep revolving. I watch this dude that does a lot of videos with like supercars, and that's kind of how he rolls. Like he's always getting something new, but he doesn't keep it long. He kind of moves on to the next thing. And I feel like as a Lego YouTuber, if that's what I am, I feel like that's kind of what I should be doing, right? But I don't know. That's kind of just where I'm at, what I'm thinking about. And again, those were is BRICKITECT buying it for spring 2021? And from here on, I'll make sure I keep up to date with these things, and I'll let you know when stuff's coming out. So it's more timely if you're actually curious. And for that, I'm honored. I'm honored that you guys actually care what sets I'm interested in buying. I know I'm not like the news guy. I don't break things right when they come out. But at least I can give you my thoughts on it, whether it is something I'm interested in or not, and why that is. So on that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a glorious day. And I'll see you in the next White Void video.